Where do I even begin? I can't believe I'm reviewing this.
So you're asking me to go off this theory you got about a white married male who happens to be a father living in the suburbs of Critica County, who also happens to be your AA sponsor, has been secretly running around, cramming objects, animals, and children up his ass. Then he somehow digests them, and he does this in sprees, almost in serial killer fashion. Is that about it?
Uh-huh.
Butt Boy is written by, directed by, and stars Tyler Cornack, and it tells the story of a family man named Chip who recently discovered the joys of shoving objects and pets and entire human beings up his ass. And when he becomes the AA sponsor of an ex-alcoholic detective, said detective starts suspecting him of being responsible for all the disappearances happening in the area. I truly have no words for this film. I don't. It is by far the dumbest, most juvenile thing I've seen in years. And here I am, kind of shocked that it was actually kinda great. Butt Boy is a film that exists in a realm all its own, and I need to applaud it for taking such a weirdly original idea and delivering on it 100%. Tyler Cornack absolutely commits to the bit here, so much so that it's actually kind of impressive. He takes a premise that is so absurd, but tackles it with the tonality of more serious crime dramas like Zodiac or Seven, with the camera work and editing to match it. And what results is this film that's kind of an anti-Greasy Strangler of sorts. A film that has a completely asinine premise, but takes itself so deathly seriously that it's actually hysterical. This movie, on a technical level, is actually good. The camera work is kind of immaculate, and the shot composition resembles that of a much more serious film. It's actually really well paced, and it's got a whole bunch of comedically charged editing that works really well in conjunction with the absurd story being told. But all of this is in a movie called Butt Boy, in which a man has already shoved a dog and an entire baby up his own asshole before the opening credits have even rolled. And that's what I mean when I talk about this film's sheer commitment to the bit. You've got impressive technicals and serious acting and serious drama in a movie about a guy shoving things up his ass. Tyler Rice, playing the lead detective on the case, is playing an absolute grizzled cop stereotype, but he's so committed to it. He's taking it so seriously and making this situation feel like actual life or death. And that complete straight play combined with the subject matter of the movie just makes for a film that is absolutely bizarre and hysterical in the dumbest way possible. It all leads up to this absolutely insane climax taking place inside an entire universe inside Chip's asshole. And it kind of just needs to be seen to be believed. The depths of juvenile, weird humor that this movie sinks to, while still managing to be absurd and funny, is just so surreal and unlike anything I've seen in a long time. Would it have worked better as a short film? Definitely. But I can't really fault it for that, because the sheer ballsiness that it takes to make a movie like this, a feature-length movie no less, is something that's just unparalleled and needs to be applauded. And while it does go on a little bit too long at the end, and the joke starts wearing a little thin, the final conclusion of the film taking place at a press conference is so gross and hysterical that I actually laughed out loud. And I kinda have to recommend this movie. I'm gonna say that Butt Boy is, much like a good poo, solid. Do I think it's for everyone? Absolutely fucking not. And you'll probably know just by listening to this review if this movie is for you or not. But for those of you with weird senses of humor, for those of you who like weird, gross-out, insane films like Kuso or The Greasy Strangler, I think you might get something out of this. Maybe I'm juvenile, but it was funny. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, click down there, like, comment, subscribe. There's a Patreon link down in the description if you want to donate to it. help it grow, help this channel develop, make new, better quality content for you all to enjoy, click it, poke around. You could be like any of these cool people right here. I would really appreciate it. Times are tough right now, and even $1 would help. You can get all sorts of cool new reward tiers, anything like access to my private Discord server, to gifts sent right to your door once a month. If any of that interests you, consider donating. I would really appreciate it. But even if you don't, thank you so much for watching anyway, and I'll see you all very soon.